Hey YouTube subscribers, those of you who are subscribed, thank you. First off, I want to say that. For those of you who aren't subscribed, go ahead and tap that subscribe button right over there. Because every week we do what's called TTW. And what is TTW? TTW basically is a thought to think about throughout the week to help you have a better life. All my commenters, thank you. I try to respond to all y'all. If you can, like it, dislike it, let me know what you think. With that being said, let's go ahead and kick it on off. So this week, something happened to me, and it kind of hit me and struck me in a cold-hearted way. Nothing happened emotionally, nothing happened between me and work, nothing happened between none of that. It happened between me and my circle of life, basically. I realized that things just happen, okay? And life has a funny way of just randomly throwing stuff at you. And it's your job to basically maneuver around them obstacles to get to the right path. And sometimes when it splits, you got to choose the right path. But oftentimes, when it splits, it might split, but guess what? You might go down this way, you might go down this way. But let's say you go down this way, right? Okay? So you veer off down there, and then guess what? Eventually, you're going to come to another split, where you have a right or a left. You know what that's called? That's called life. And life is too short. That's the TTW. Life is too short. So my thought to you, and my topic today is going to be, just do what you want to do. Do what you have to do. Nothing is guaranteed, y'all. Just have fun with life. If you keep going on with saying, oh, I wanted to do that, or I wish I'd have done that, you're gonna regret it, when, things happen and, your health ain't too bad, even when you ain't too good, Why do that? Why put that hurt on your body, Just find something to do, Go see something new, go walk to a place that, means something to you. Go find a spot to call your hiding spot or your thinking spot. Go meet somebody for the first time. It don't got to be a date, It might turn into a date, and if it does, hooray for you. Seriously, if you go out to meet somebody and it turns into a date and you guys like each other and you fall in love, I'm absolutely wonderfully glad that happened. And I'll tell you why. Because you didn't plan on falling in love. You didn't plan on meeting them. You didn't plan on, having a chemical connection with them. You didn't plan on liking everything they do. You just did it, That's the whole thing, okay? This past weekend, we went and made a deck. I want to show y'all. Okay? Now, at one part during the whole weekend, we were thinking, you know what, we're going to do the planks one day, and then we're going to do the other side of the planks another day, and then we're going to do that part of the railing one day, and then we're going to do that part of the railing one day, and we're going to do that part of the railing one day. And we got to thinking, you know what, we've come so far, let's just get it done, see what happens. And you know what, sure enough, we knocked out this side, that side, and that side of the planks, right down there. Right down there. And I tell you what, had we not have done that, it would have taken a lot longer. But we hustled, we did it, and that was that, And the whole idea with this deck was, it looked like absolute atrocious, y'all. you know. It was parts where when you walked on it, you would slip. During the winter time, you would like trip over nails because they kept being pulled up. You know, so finally this summer we said, you know what? This is the summer we're going to do it. We're going to tear the whole deck apart and we're going to build a new deck. So it's almost finished, but you know, it was a spontaneous, spur of the moment kind of thing. We got all the materials, did it step by step, and we just did it. You know. But that's the whole part. You know, we did this. You know, granted, it may not have been an absolute top dollar purchase. It might not have been a work of art. I mean, to us it is. Okay, but the fact that we did this ourselves and went out, did all that, and bonded together, and you know, had a celebration when we got parts of it finished. That's part of life, you know. You just find something and do it, you know. This weekend, go out to a park. Go to some library, or even go find some new place to eat out and try it. Okay? And if you don't like it, you can come back, you can tell me. But keep one thing in mind. I got you to try something new that you probably never would have done before. Alright? So, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. But this week's TTW is, like Nike says, just do it. Don't wait, y'all. Just do it, you know? If you're hesitating on something, just do it, you know? Granted, there's some things you need to wait on, but for the most part in life, just do it, you know? There's no set plan for the way that your life is, okay? Your life, believe it or not, was pre-written without having had been read, basically, okay? When things happen, they happen for a reason. And it was because that script that your life was written about, it's all fallen into piece. But sometimes, like originally your life was written out like this, right? So some of them parts will be in there. But sometimes, some folks' life may be like this, you know, in different order and jumping all around. A, L, D, R, G, S, V, B. I mean, a whole, just all messed up. But it's still there, you know. And then sometimes things just you thought wasn't going to happen just happen. And things that you knew were going to happen ended up happening in the first place, you know. So, take this time to really figure out, you know, what's going on, and take the time to really crack down and just do life, you know. I can't stress that enough, you know. Don't wait for things to happen, because if you wait, they ain't never gonna happen, you know. You be the go-getter. You be the determinator. Have the drive, the courage, the hope, the passion to go get what you want. And what I mean by you go get what you want, if there's something that should be done, if there's something that you'd like to do, if there's something that you ain't never done, just go do it, you know. Just, you're smart, you're wonderful, you're hardworking, you're dedicated. Why not celebrate and make that a part of your life by just figuring out what happens, you know? By no means do I mean for you to cause harm to yourself. That's where we draw the line. If it puts harm to yourself, don't do it. But if it's intentionally going to cause harm to your body, don't do it at all. There's some things in life that might cause harm, but you can get through it by thinking through what you're about to do. For example, some people go out, practice a sport and racing. You could die in a car crash. You could, you know, injure yourself in a bullfighting arena, you know. You could be outside doing something and something happened to you, and you know what I'm saying? But the part is you can control them to a degree, you know? So just do things, y'all. Just don't worry, don't hesitate, just do it, you know? If there's something that needs to be said, just say it. If you feel a certain way about something, somebody, just say it. What's the worst that can happen, alright? If you say something to somebody, they're gonna, A, reply back, B, they're gonna think about what you said, and C, they're gonna either give you a yeah or a no. And every situation has a yes and a no, okay? It may not be in the form of yes or no, but you're always gonna have a yes or a no, okay? So, for example, you're a guy, and you go up to a woman, alright? And she's gorgeous. I mean, drop dead gorgeous. And you want to ask her out. And, you know, you're like, you know what? Nah, she'll never find somebody like me, you know, interesting. She won't find me, you know, attractive. She won't, you know, this and that and that and this. You know, we judge in society. And that ain't a good thing. But do you know why we judge? Because we don't give enough proof and facts behind the opinions and the reasons. Make sense? So, if you go up with courage, with confidence, you know, eventually what used to happen and used to be that way may turn around 180 degrees and be completely opposite. And you might have had what you wanted your whole time, you know. And if you're a woman and you find a guy attractive, alright, and you're like, you know what, he's got all his, you know, friends, he'll be into that, he won't spend some time with me, he won't like the things I like, you know. If you keep doubting yourself, and if you keep telling yourself this and that, you don't approach him, but more importantly, if you don't approach him, how can you get there? Okay? I want the dog to bring the ball back to me. But if I don't throw the ball, how can the dog bring the ball back to me? Kind of hard, ain't it? So, you're going to need to throw the ball. For example, you're going to have to go up to her, or you go up to him, right? And you're going to have to basically take it calm and collected. You know, just be yourself, be normal, and see what happens. Just be normal. If you script your life, okay, I guarantee one thing. Your life will be 30 times harder than somebody who is not even worried about what's going to happen, okay? And the reason is because they're just letting it go as it comes, you know? And the memories way far out exceed anything that you could do in life, okay? Because you remember what's been said and done over the words and the tone. I guarantee you. Alright? I know that this was a little bit of a different TTW this week, but I wanted to just remind y'all, just do it. You know, life is way too short to be able to be thinking about it, to be able to be stressing about it. You know, and if you need some guidance, you know, you've got friends, you've got family, you've got people that care, you've got people that are thinking about you, you know. So just do it, you know. And tomorrow, I'm going to do it too. I'm not going to be all, you know, scared and hidden and inside, but, you know, just make some new friends, you know. See who's there at the store. I just got hired at one of the retail stores, so I'm going to end up making some new friends, you know. I'm not going to hide inside. So, I'm challenging myself, but you know what? I'm challenging y'all to just find something this weekend, even today, every day, okay? And just do it. Pick something and just do it, okay? But don't do something that you originally planned on a while back, a year back, when you first were born. I hope you get the joke there, but you get my point. So just spontaneously come up with an idea and just do it. And tell me what you think. See if it worked out and how it worked out. Alright? I'll catch y'all later. I love y'all, and I will see you next week. Okay? Adios, y'all.